Good evening. I'm Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham of the great state of New Mexico, and it is an honor to be here tonight with you, our nation's clean energy pioneers. Clean Energy for Biden knows that when we elect Joe Biden, we will elect a president that will set the foundation for America's clean energy future. As this week has shown, Joe Biden is fearlessly committed to tackling the existential threat of climate change. Vice President Biden understands that clean energy is the foundation from which we will restore our economy. With less than 1 week remaining, we must remember the urgency of this moment. Addressing climate change is a moral imperative that simply cannot wait. For the past 2 years, New Mexico has been on the front lines of the climate crisis. I am proud that one of my administration's first acts established New Mexico's Climate Task Force and committed our state to the United States Climate Alliance. Just 2 months later, we passed the landmark Energy Transition Act. The ETA set New Mexico on a course to 100% clean energy by 2045 and established a model pathway for clean energy development that invested in our sovereign nations and our rural communities. New Mexico is in this fight because we know the stakes. This year, as the West was engulfed in forest fires, farmers in the Southwest faced the consequences of another dry monsoon season, and our Gulf communities were battered by flooding at the hands of historic hurricanes. We know that the United States is facing a climate crisis that cannot be denied without catastrophic results. It must be addressed today. Tackling climate change will provide a generational economic opportunity that can and will revitalize rural America, that can bring investment and support to communities of color. This is our opportunity to address a crisis with global consequences while rebuilding our economy the right way. Vice President Biden's plan is groundbreaking in its vision to close the systemic racial and economic gaps that continue to separate communities throughout America. This is a historic investment, $2 trillion over 4 years, with 40% dedicated to marginalized communities. With your help, Vice President Biden is on the verge of establishing an administration with an unparalleled commitment to solving the climate crisis. As you hear from Governor Inslee and Governor Newsom, you may notice a common thread. Democratic governors across this nation are excited to have a federal partner that believes in this crisis and the need to immediately address it. We are ready from day one to begin our nation's most ambitious economic investment in recent history. But to get there, we need to elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. We need an administration that will exercise American leadership on the most important crisis facing our world. During my address to the Democratic National Convention, I made clear that when we elect Joe Biden, we will end 2 existential threats to our nation: the climate crisis and the Trump presidency. I am proud to be in this fight with you. Thank you.